Is it really a hard pill to swallow? Like, to the point that you can't even talk about how massive is this achievement for SB19 to actually have almost all of their songs in top 10 in the month of August? Diba? Hindi nyo man lang yan na-discuss. And then you just went on discussing on other genre kasi hindi fit sa narrative nyo. Hindi nyo makayang banggitin kung gaano kagaling yung SB19. Hindi nyo kaya yan. It's a really hard pill to swallow. Hindi nila kayang matanggap na SB19 is just a small company, a startup company in the Philippines, and then they're making names. They're making waves in the industry. Hindi nila kaya yan. Parang sampal sa kanila yan. So they avoid acknowledging it. They are dismissing every achievement that SB19 is getting. No one should ever deny this. P-pop will never be like this today without SB19. The first that shaped OPM. The first that shaped OPM. Are you kidding me? Sino ba dapat? Diba SB19? Pero kasi we really have to be loud about SB19's achievements talaga. Kasi namumuro na yung iba, mga Cubs. We are loud because we are just saying or telling facts. Kaya proud tayo. Kaya matapang tayo. Kasi what we have is only facts. Hi there mga ka-Cubs ko! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Nika, your Tita 18 right here. And yeah, as you can see from the title of this video, I am a little bit upset and I am a little bit disappointed. I'm a little bit frustrated. I'm a bit angry. It's just that, you know, we have been fighting for this for such a long time. A lot of people, especially the big organizations or big media companies in the Philippines, that really dismiss SB19's effort into bringing the Filipino music all over the world. And SB19 did that, okay? SB19 actually was humble enough to say that they did not start it all. Well, in fact, it's true that they did not start, you know, P-pop, or they did not start, you know, bringing or exporting Filipino music all over the world. It's true, but you know, it's a known fact that they have actually brought the name of Filipino music known all over the world, okay? Especially when they started going viral, that they have a lot of foreign followers. No one can deny that. And I just can't believe how these massive organizations, you know, trying to just dismiss the contribution of Malima, saying that other P-pop groups have actually made history into, you know, making P-pop known all over the world. It's so upsetting. You know, that the Billboard ranking for August, I just watched it and that actually triggered me, but I was like, it's okay, I'm not gonna say something. But the way how they just did not discuss on how massive it is, how the achievement of SB19 having most of their songs in the top 10. Imagine that. And it's supposed to be a discussion of their, you know, deep diving about the ranking, about the songs that are in the top 10, but they did not do that. They actually diverted into like rock music, OPM music in the 1990s, and how they were able to still top the chart, how to still top the charts in 2025, even if they were 20 years ago. It's not about that. I am not invalidating those people who have worked so hard for their songs and who have really contributed a lot, you know, into the OPM industry. It's just so annoying how SB19 is not recognized, and because we all know that they just want their own artists to actually, you know, be always the talk of the town, their artists to be always #1, and it's just laughable to think about it, because no matter what they do, everyone knows who actually started. You know, I feel like they're being so delusional right now to the fact that they are thinking that their groups are actually the ones who started it all. Like, really? Like, okay, so now, yeah, first was the Billboard, right? Billboard ranking in August. It was dominated by SB19, right? And BINI was there too. Is it really a hard pill to swallow? Like, to the point that you can't even talk about how massive is this achievement for SB19 to actually have almost all of their songs in top 10 in the month of August? Diba? Hindi nyo man lang yan na-discuss. And then you just went on discussing on other genre. Kasi hindi fit sa narrative nyo, hindi nyo makayang banggitin kung gaano kagaling yung SB19. Hindi nyo kaya yan. It's a really hard pill to swallow. At saka wala sa script nyo yan, di ba? I'm not, you know what, I'm not bashing the two people who announced the top 10, but you know, they're just working and they were there to deliver the top 10. And I know that behind the camera, there were people who actually wrote, you know, the script for them, and all they had to do was to read them. Grabe, no? Grabe, just because SB19 doesn't work for them. And SB19 is from a small, hindi nila kayang matanggap na SB19 is just a small company, a startup company in the Philippines, and then they're making names, they're making waves in the industry. Hindi nila kaya yan. Parang sampal sa kanila yan. Kasi walang backup. No massive organization, no massive media is backing up SB19, yet they're making waves in the industry, not just in the Philippines, but outside the Philippines, internationally. So they really can't take it. They can't take that fact. So they avoid acknowledging it. They are dismissing every achievement that SB19 is getting. Ngayon, ito naman, nabasa ko, Filipino Music Awards, okay? So, witness the highest honor in the Philippine music industry. So, everyone got excited. We are all excited for this one because we know that our Mahalima is going to bag awards from this, knowing how, you know, how good their songs are, the lyrics of their song, the music video, and how viral their songs are, and how a lot of people could relate to their songs, not just the Filipinos, and how they have sold out concerts during this time. They're concerts, they're all sold out. They're sold out concerts during the Pagtatag era. I know it was really hard during the Pagtatag era, but they still did great during the Pagtatag era, 'di ba? Pero grabe lang talaga, grabe. Ayokong magsalita ng masama towards these people, pero mahiya naman kayo, oy. I just cannot contain the feelings that I have right now because I am just so upset because SB19 has proven a lot already. They have worked so hard to prove their worth, to prove that they can do anything, you know? They've worked so hard, tirelessly, and nakita natin lahat yun, di ba? Nakita natin lahat yun at hindi natin kayang panoorin na ginaganito lang sila. Parang sinasantabi lang talaga yung mga contribution nila. So itong sa Filipino Music Awards talaga, kung hindi makakatanggap yung SB19 ng awards dito, ewan ko na lang, depende rin kung kailan. Kung saan, kung kailan magsisimula yung judging nila ng mga awards. Kasi we all know in 2024, SB19 only had a lot of solo single songs, solo appearances, yung Philip, Justin, you know, Pablo. Pero kahit isa man lang, kung hindi sila makatanggap, rigged. Sobrang, I feel like this is going to be so rigged. It's so annoying that parang wala tayong magawa. All we could do is just work so hard until they could no longer dismiss SB19's contribution. It's just very frustrating to see that these medias are just covering the achievements of other P-pop groups or other OPM artists, but not SB19. Kasi hindi nila saklaw eh. SB19 is not under them. Hindi nagpapagamit, 'di ba? No one should ever deny this. P-pop will never be like this today without SB19. Alam nila yan. Alam nila yan. Hindi lang nila kaya. Hindi lang nila kayang sabihin yan o hindi nila tanggap. Kasi they've been trying so hard to be on the top. But SB19 is not even competing. They're just doing everything from their heart because this is what they really want to do. O ayan, nagbubunga yung hard work nila. Nagbubunga yung kung ano man yung gusto nilang gawin, 'di ba? Hindi yung pilit hindi pinilit. Only time will tell, really, because SB19 is just doing their best, and I am here just to, you know, just vent out my frustration. But let's not take away our focus from getting SB19 to where they're supposed to be, which is really on top. Tayo lang eh, we are the only ones who are there for SB19. Tayo lang ang meron nila, at tayo lang yung meron sila, diba? SB19 doesn't have a massive corporation backup or media backup or organization backup. They don't have that. Tayo lang. Only time will tell. We're not in competition kasi, pero the thing is, dahil hindi tayo umaangal, parang tinitake advantage din nila kasi hindi umaangal yung SB19. We are SB19's voices, and there is a time for us to speak up. Hindi tama yung ginagawa nila. Ang kapal naman, sorry talaga, ang kapal naman talaga na mukha para magsabi na, yung grupo nila, yung talagang nagpatunay na pwedeng pang world stage yung P-pop. Before their group came out, SB19 was already doing a world tour. Hello. And questionable pa yung questionable pa yung sold out ko nila. Maybe na-sold out yung open na seats na in-open na lang nila for selling, diba? So considered sold out pa rin siguro yun. Kahit hindi buong arena yung naka-open, pero nabenta nila lahat or may pumili sa mga na-open lang na seats. So, ibigay na lang natin yun sa kanila. Diyos ko. The first that shaped OPM. The first that shaped OPM. Are you kidding me? Sino ba dapat? Diba, SB19, I don't have any problem with Lea Salonga or Gary V or Eraserheads. No problem. But in this generation, come on, SB19. Hindi yung iba. Grabe. Hindi na nahiya. Grabe talaga. Okay, so, sabi dito, the Filipino Music Awards, the FMA, will present 18 awards across 4 major categories, honoring artists, songwriters, producers, and creative visionaries. Winners will be decided through public voting plus a panel of judges weighing both metric success and artistic excellence. It will be presented by Modern Media Group, Billboard PH, Rolling Stone PH, Nylon Manila, Rob Report PH, and produced by AGC Power Holdings Corporation. Awards and nominations will be announced soon. Hugs, mga Kaps. Let's just try to comfort each other because I know that there will be more blessings to come, na nag-uumapaw na nga yung blessings natin. So, hayaan na natin sila, ibigay na natin sa kanila yon. Kung gusto nilang ganun, ibigay na lang natin. Pero kasi, di ba, sometimes nakakainis kasi talaga. Tayo pa namang mga 18, ang dami nating mga resibo, di ba? Kung lapagan lang ng resibo, ay nako, anong laban nila? Pero kasi 'di ba, wala tayong kalaban-laban dahil hindi tayo powerful eh. Hayaan na lang natin. So 18, let's just focus our eyes to our goal, which is world domination. Hayaan na natin tong Filipino Music Awards. Hayaan na natin yung mga first, 'di ba? Kasi alam naman natin kung sino yung tunay na first. Kung gusto nila yun, Diyos ko, ibigay na lang natin, Diyos ko. Kasi, alam mo yun, mas credible yung mga resibo natin kaysa sa mga resibo nila. Kasi, ay basta, ayoko na lang mag-talk, pero nag-talk ako dito. Ay, pero kasi, we really have to be loud about SB19's achievements talaga. Kasi, namumuro na yung iba, mga Kaps. Grabe, kasi yung mga write-up, grabe yung pag-tweet nila. Kumbaga, ng mga story, diba? Grabe. Kaya, yun na lang siguro. We have to always talk about SB19's achievements. And we have to be loud about it. We need to let everyone know about it. Because we have all the credible receipts. You know, everything is online now. Everyone can see SB19's achievements online. Hindi lang yung isang write-up ng isang media corporation, diba? We are loud because we are just saying or telling facts. Kaya proud tayo. Kaya matapang tayo. Kasi what we have is only facts. Diba? So, I'll just leave it at that, mga Kaps. And see you again next time. and let's just focus to our goal. Good night. Bye.